Christie. How are you doing?
Hey Holly, I'm doing great. How are you?
Really well, thanks. And thanks for being here. We're going to talk a little bit about CAMFT's virtual experience. I'm so excited about it. I know we were so bummed when the annual conference had to be canceled because of COVID, but I think this virtual experience is almost going to make up for it. I've heard we have virtual goodie bags. There's a virtual exhibit hall. There are going to be some interactive games so we can still network a little bit, which is great. I think Marlene and Eileen at the events team here at CAMFT have thought of everything.
Yes, they totally outdid themselves. And I was so excited to hear that for paid attendees, CPH is actually sponsoring a meal and beverage allowance through Grubhub. So there's still food involved, and I can't wait to order from my favorite sushi spot locally.
That's so cool. Yeah, so we'll still have food when we're watching our content, and we really have to thank CPH for that really generous sponsorship. That's so great. I've been looking at some of the content, the presentations. I know Dr. Luke Wood is going to be with us again. I loved his Black Minds Matter presentation that he did for CAMFT a couple weeks ago. I saw Sarah Gilman's workshop about first responders, which I'm excited about. There's a medical marijuana workshop, which I'm, interested in. And to get 50 CEs, including law and ethics CEs, for only $149, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I think it's going to be really a wonderful experience for everybody. But the reason I wanted to talk to you, Christie, is because I'm older than you are. I'm a little technologically disadvantaged. And I know that you've been working with the events team with your pre-licensed corner live webinars, and that you just know a lot more about technology than I do. And I'm wondering if you can just talk me through a little bit. What is a virtual conference like? Like, what is this virtual experience going to feel like?
Great question, and you're in luck, and because I have the answers. And
Yay!
so what's really unique about the virtual experience that's different also from different virtual conferences is that it offers both on-demand recordings and live webinars, so you can learn what you want when you want. And the on-demand presentations are pre-recorded and available at any time under the on-demand section of the virtual experience homepage. The live presentations are different from the on-demand workshops, and they're actually scheduled for specific times and days where you can log on and participate and ask your questions and get those answers from our amazing speakers who are thought leaders in our field.
Okay, so cool. So the live presentations are actually live. There'll be presenters presenting live at those times, and you can do Q&A and everything. That's awesome, but it also makes me wonder then, what if I can't make one of those times? What if I would miss one of the live presentations? Does that mean I missed that one completely?
Yeah, so it doesn't mean that you miss it completely. The
Oh,
cool
good.
news is that after the live presentations are over, they will be packaged and added to the on-demand section as well. So you can even view the recording of the live presentation on your own time.
Oh, that sounds so cool, because I've noticed even some of the presenters like Dr. Wood, he has a 2-hour live presentation and a 2-hour on-demand presentation. Now, I think you can go to both of those, right? They're not the same presentation. Like, I can get 2 CEs for both, 4 CEs for seeing both of his presentations, the one that's live and the one that's on demand, right?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
exactly. So the content for the on-demand presentations and live presentations, even from the same presenters, are going to be different enough to constitute their own separate educational experience.
So cool. Oh my gosh, that's so great. And I've heard that if you don't need CEs, you can actually watch all of this content for free. Is that true?
Yep, it's true. There is an option to watch the entire program for free. As you know, our main goal at CAMFT is to support MFTs and offer exceptional education. So we're making the access completely free if you don't need CEs.
That's so great. And then if you do need CEs, like me, like if you're licensed, you just do the registration, go on that registration page, and you're up to 50 CEs for that low price, right?
Right. For
Wow.
that really low price, we're offering the option to purchase the registration for the virtual experience, and you'll have access to the CEs for licensure renewal, or if you need educational hours as a pre-licensed MFT.
Yeah, that's so cool. I know some pre-licensees need those educational hours, so they might need CEs, but a lot of pre-licensees may not need CEs, so I'm so glad we're offering it for free for them if they just want to watch it. I love how CAMFT has stepped up to support pre-licensees. I really want to give you a shout out, Christie, for all the work you're doing in that direction, and especially your pre-license corner live webinars, which are just amazing and have been so well received. And I know there's one coming up, right? I want to give you a chance to talk about it the day before this virtual experience begins. You're going to have a pre-license corner live webinar about social media.
Exactly. So I'll be talking with two of the most followed and most visible MFTs on social media. And we are going to be talking about, the title of the talk is Social Media Savvy, How to Utilize Social Media as a Pre-Licensed MFT. And it's going to be at noon on August 20th. So you can register for that webinar on the CAMFT Pre-License Corner live page.
So great. I know a lot of licensed therapists who would love to see that, is probably going to join in and watch too. Very, very cool. Yeah.
They're welcome. And Holly, you know what I'm really excited about also for the virtual experience? The very next day, I can't wait to see the law and ethics presentation on the revised code of ethics. And there have been some changes, and I know a lot of the pre-licensed people I talked to, as well as us licensed folks, are happy to have the changes and updates to the ethics code laid out for us in the webinar.
That is so cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that too, because I know there have been some changes, and it's great to just have one place to know what all those revisions have been. I know we're going to have other law and ethics workshops too, and I just can't believe that law and ethics CEs and these educational CEs all at this one low price of $149. It's like a no-brainer. I can't wait to get started.
Yeah, it's such a steal.
Yeah, it really is. How do I register? How do we, get online, and then how do we access all the programming?
Yeah, exactly. So it's really easy. You just go to camft.org/virtual to register, and it's $149 for licensed people and $99 for pre-licensed people. And in the next few weeks, CAMFT is going to send directions on how to access the event page, but I'm going to give you a few insider tips for listening this far. One, after you register, make sure to keep your login and password handy, because this is going to be your key to access the event site that opens on August 21st and goes all the way until October. And also visit camft.org/virtual to view the schedule of live presentations and pick which ones you really want to watch, to make sure that you block that time ahead of time in your calendar right now.
So great. Wonderful ideas and great advice. And thank you, Christie. This is so helpful. I feel more comfortable now about this whole virtual experience, and I'm just so excited. So I'll see you in the virtual world soon.
Yes, can't wait, Holly. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.